everybody. We're the Good Doctors of Abbey Research. Today is Wednesday, December 9th, and we're here with our Good Doctors Diagnose, and we wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about planning for 2021. Don't laugh. It's an important topic. Even if we're just here to say, guess what? You still can't really plan very much in 2021. So we want to talk a little bit about why we think things should be written in pencil for the first few months, and a few tips we have for dealing with the ongoing uncertainty into the new year.
So first of all, in a way, this is a good lesson because we should always write our plans in pencil. We, as business owners, tend to believe that strategic plans can be set a lot more than they actually can be. Things should be kind of treated as movable goals rather than plinths upon which you build something. So in some ways, this is a good reminder. In others, this is an extreme circumstance, of course, because while there are always ambiguities and always questions, it's not usually, can we gather in person in groups of more than two? So there's a little bit more here than normal. And as we have been saying since the very beginning of this, the worst thing that we can do as people is pretend that we're going to be going back to the way things were before COVID came into our lives.
Yeah.
There is no going back to normal. There is just building new patterns of normality. And moving forward, those things happen in progress. So I think what's happening right now and wherever you are and however you're experiencing it is kind of normal at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
There will be another new normal the first time the first round of the vaccine goes out. There'll be another new normal upon wider distribution. There will be another new normal around the next flu season. We're just going to have to keep rebuilding this. And historically, this has happened all the time. We tend to be like, oh, well, the Spanish flu was from 1918 to 1922, and then they all got over it. Like, no. There's a lot of baby steps there and a lot of uncertainty and a lot of things. And it's a very human tendency to be like, oh, well, this will end soon.
Yeah.
Soon is a real messy concept.
Mm-hmm.
So as a business owner, what do you do with that?
Right. And what does ending look like? And that's, I think, one of the things that we've struggled with communicating throughout this very uncertain time is this idea that we can turn the clock back at some point, or that there will be a definite end point where we will no longer be dealing with this. And certainly for all of 2020, but going into 2021, we really encourage you to think about planning in small steps what you can, while understanding that you will continuously be adjusting as this situation that we are in and will be continues to evolve and change.
So if you're somebody who plans on doing in-person gatherings anytime in the year of 2021, we'd encourage you to always have a digital option. We'd encourage you to rehearse those digital options, think through technical difficulties. This involves large conferences. I know the American Sociological Association, of which Abbey Research belongs, canceled its 2020 conference and has moved its entire 2021 to virtual. Mm-hmm. And this is a massive undertaking.
Huge.
And so I'm glad they've planned it so far in advance, because it's not a drop back and punt type of situation. We would also encourage you, if you never have before, one of our tips is to prioritize the concept of understanding mental health. And I know that's a lot of big words. I don't want you to prioritize everybody's mental health because you're not a mental health professional. What I want you to prioritize is making space and understanding that everybody's mental health is different around this area.
Mm-hmm.
If your insurance, if the insurance policy that you carry for your employees doesn't include online therapy, this is a great time to make sure it does. And all those kind of spaces, you are not a mental health professional, but a lot of us have been asked to be for our friends and employees recently. Mm-hmm. And those boundaries have gotten a little blurred this year from everything Dr. Erin and I have been hearing.
Yes, and just because you are not a mental health professional does not mean you can't provide support in those ways. Making sure prescription medications are covered, or that you're getting the best deal on prescription medication for your healthcare coverage, and that various services and treatments are available, from anything to online counseling, maybe to acupuncture or chiropractic care or massage therapy, different ways that you can provide for the holistic health of your employees.
This also means continuing to be flexible with childcare and care in general. It is not just children being home that is throwing people for a loop. There are lots of folks caring for either partners or parents that need a little bit more space than normal, and a little bit more space than previous to the pandemic. And your ability to write every day in pencil is going to set you apart as an organization.
That's right. I think that's all we've got for thinking about planning into 2021. The importance of flexibility, prioritizing mental health, and thinking through how you're going to do certain activities. Certainly, if they're going to be digital, a lot of practice and planning before those events take place.
Absolutely.
I've been a part of all different kinds of ones that have gone well and haven't for various reasons over the last 8-9 months. So I think we've all learned some lessons in that. But that is our GDD for today. We hope you are all healthy and safe wherever you are, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.